Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just wanted to make a brief video, kind of giving a tour of the HomeKit and home automation devices I have in my house. Looking for some feedback and criticisms and seeing, where you guys think we could add functionality and kind of see what you guys are doing and just looking for suggestions. This is my first video like this, so if it's shaky or sounds bad, please forgive me. But here we go. We'll start in the garage. We have a MyQ home bridge up here for the garage, and that's been absolutely awesome for us. Stays connected virtually 100% of the time. Can't say I've had really any issues with it. I'm looking for a smart lock that is skinny enough to fit the side access door. A lot of the ones I've seen are a little too thick and won't fit all the way. So if you guys have any suggestions on what we can put there, please let me know. That works with HomeKit. So we have lots of Philips Hue in the house. There's a Hue bulb here. This is going to be a breakfast nook once I get around to building it. And I'll stretch that fixture over the breakfast nook table when it's ready. One of the first things we did when we moved in was had all these can lights installed, and ended up going with Lutron Caseta switches. One of the perks in my line of work in the electrical distribution field is I get nice discounts and stuff like that. So ended up buying a whole bunch of switches. I have several extra that I haven't yet put up. I think I'm going to end up putting some in our laundry room at some point, and probably bathrooms and things like that to go here. But I've got probably 3 Echo Dots and 1 Echo. So a big part of the products that we try and go for are going to be able to be connected to both Apple HomeKit and to the Alexa platform. So Hue here, so this controls the breakfast nook light, and then that switch on the left controls all of the under cabinet lighting that we have. Those are all Philips Hue light strips, and above the fridge. So I've got remote dimmers that work with the Caseta switches. I'm gonna end up changing out the chandelier. As you can see, there's lights out. I've been kind of lazy about that. And excuse me, we are painting and organizing. We just moved in not too long ago. So got Caseta here as well for the chandelier. Move into this room. These can lights in our front room are controlled by Caseta as well. Got some cheapo cameras. I'm thinking about updating those to something that's compatible with HomeKit. I'm not really sure which route I want to go yet. More Caseta here. This one controls the can lights in this room. The middle one is for our front porch entry light, which is great for automations for sunset, sunrise, things like that. I need to change this one out to Caseta as well to control this chandelier that needs to be changed. We have the August smart lock. This is the 2nd gen. It's worked fairly well for us so far, other than it runs through batteries like crazy. One thing on connectivity with this is we have 3 Apple TVs acting as hubs in the house, and I've determined that depending on which one is actually connected as the hub, it interferes with how well this works. I'm not sure how I can change that. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know. But I'd say this works probably 85, 90% of the time. It's just that 10% of the time that you're pissed off. Let's see here. So in this room, we've got a mix of Hue and Caseta in here as well. So Hue above the fireplace. We've got Hue behind the TV, Hue in the lamps that we have, which is great to run, different scenes for if you're watching a movie or just relaxing at night, you want the lights dim, things like that. Also have hue outside for our porch light. Again, great for sunrise, sunset, things like that. We have some string lights outside, and I want to order a iDevices outdoor switch to control those also. Dogs and cat. So I've got iDevices switches that are scattered all over the house. I've got one that's down here that controls a couple chargers and things like that. I've got one in this room. I won't show you, my wife will kill me. It's filthy right now. Here is our Ecobee 3 light. I would say that I really like this thing. However, just given the position that it is in our house, it kind of has connectivity issues. So we run everything off of our Apple Airport Extreme that's hardwired. And where the thermostat is, it's halfway between that and the Airport Express that I have in my office that I'll show you in a second that is extending my network. So it kind of has a hard time picking which one it wants to connect to. I feel like when it's connected to the Express, it's a little shaky. I would take you in my daughter's room, but she's taking a nap currently, but I have two iDevices switches in there for her floor lamp and for a light strip that she uses as a night light. Here in the office, again, forgive the mess, please. Like I said, we are reorganizing and doing some things here. I have a light strip behind the TV that I've yet to mount to the back of the TV. Here is the Express that controls everything on this side of the house. I had a iDevice switch there on that lamp, but it got taken off to put in my daughter's room, so I need to replace that. I think eventually we want to get some Homekit fans, maybe Hunter or something like that to go here, and in a couple other rooms, maybe my daughter's room and in the living room. Master bedroom. We have Hue here. The great thing about being Hue in the bathroom is I have a sensor, which is perfect. Comes on automatically when you step into the room past the shelf that it's on. And it's great when it's like 3 in the morning and you don't want to be blinded by light. It kicks on to 1%, so it's pretty sweet. Here in the master bedroom, we have Hue in the cans. I just had a whole bunch of extra bulbs from our previous house, so I figured, why not throw them in the bedroom? Probably get more use out of them here than I would, in the living room or something like that in those cans. So have it in the fan, have it behind the TV also. Different scenes for, excuse that stain on the wall, different scenes for, whatever mood you're in, whatever you're doing in here. I saw earlier on the Hue subreddit, somebody had a IKEA headboard that's discontinued in the United States. So I'm thinking about trying to build something like that and wrapping a Hue light strip around it. So outside of that, that's basically everything. I'm looking to add some Homekit fans, maybe a new lock. I don't know, maybe some door and window sensors as well. But, if there's anything else that you guys think we could use in this house based on the layout, let me know, or let me know what you guys are doing in your house. I'd be tempted to see and, try and pick up some suggestions from you guys. So, yeah, this is my Homekit house. So I hope to have a updated tour once I get around to fixing everything. So I appreciate it. Thank you guys.